Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, it's a great day for surfing, a great day for running, a great day overall to end the summer.
It is generally great, Nika.
It's great.
I think that's a very good way to describe it. And we were just mentioning those large waves at the beach. Let's take a look at why that we're seeing those waves. This is Igor. You can see he is still a very healthy-looking storm. A Category 1, so he has weakened compared to yesterday. However, the hurricane force winds extend 90 miles from the center of the storm, so it's still fairly large, and Bermuda under the gun for some pretty rough conditions over the next 24 hours. I'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Live Pinpoint Doppler 12 not showing any precipitation, so I want to take you in a little bit closer to downtown Providence, just outside the State House on Francis Street. The CVS Caremark 5K will start right here. Here's the Capitol, just to give you some perspective. 11:15 in the morning, 69 degrees by 1 o'clock. We're at 72 with a mix of clouds and sun. So not too cool, not too warm. Picture perfect conditions to enjoy running out there. Down City Providence, lots of blue sky. Temperature 58, dew point at 55 degrees. Winds out of the southwest at 5 miles an hour. Jerry and Warren, he says it's a sad day to close the pool. And we're sorry to hear that, Jerry. However, a nice day to do that. 59 is Jerry's temperature. Other temperatures checking in: 63 at Sakana Bay Manor in Tiverton, the Coast Guard House in Narragansett, where many people are already hanging out. It's 66, and we're 63 degrees at West Bay Manor in Work. Clear skies over southern New England right now. Notice a wall of clouds moving in from the west. This is part of a cold front that will be pushing some of these clouds through as we go into the afternoon. Now, the good news is this front does not have that much moisture, so most of the showers staying off to our west. There's a chance one or two could slip through this afternoon or this evening, but most of us will stay dry. You can see hour by hour with our Futurecast 8 o'clock in the morning, which of course was about 45 minutes ago. As we go into the afternoon, notice the clouds start to thicken up a little bit. Same story as we go into 6 and 7 o'clock this evening. And then those skies really clear out as we go into tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. As for today, 72 degrees by 1 o'clock. By 3, we're at 74 degrees, and 72 by 5 o'clock this evening. 72 your high in Jamestown today, 72 in Westerly, the block getting up to around 71, and West Greenwich hitting a high of 75. Low to mid-70s will be the general rule here in northern Rhode Island with a mix of clouds and sun, so a little bit warmer than we saw yesterday, even though we will not see a completely blue sky by the afternoon. Westport at 74, New Bedford 75, Seekonk gets up to 74. Here's a live look at that beach cam. Narragansett Town Beach, lots of people already arriving, standing along the seawall to watch some of the wave action. We saw some fishermen out here on the rocks earlier. Just use caution if you're heading down to the water. That's because a high surf advisory is in effect. It's in effect for today and tomorrow as well due to the presence of Igor. Once we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, the rip current should start to move away. 73 your high temperature at the beach today. On the water, winds out of the southwest 5 to 12 knots. Waves still choppy, 3 to 6 feet. Low tide on the way at 11:38 this morning. Here is Hurricane Igor, and here's the island of Bermuda. You can see the storm very large compared to the size of the island, and we're going to see 6 to 9 inches of rain possible in spots on Bermuda. Also some flooding due to storm surge, so not a good situation down across Bermuda. For us, it's not going to get very close, but certainly close enough to keep that surf going for today and tomorrow. I'm not expecting a huge change in strength over the next 24 to 48 hours as it moves off to our north and east, and then it will fizzle out as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday, pushing way off to the north. All right, 7-day Futurecast. In terms of the overhead weather effect from Igor, we will see some blustery winds tomorrow. The storm's not going to be very close, but we're going to squeeze out some winds between Igor and high pressure centered off to our west, so we could see some gusts up to around 30 miles an hour tomorrow. Tuesday, we're mostly sunny with a high of 70, getting up to the low 80s on Wednesday with the chance of some afternoon and evening showers. Low to mid-70s for Friday and Saturday with some showers possible on Friday.
All right, thanks, Pete. Let's take a look at what our friends at the Road Show